So I've just eaten some tuna with my hands. Now my hair smells like fish. But anyway, it's probably the earliest I've recorded a video of me talking. It's like 1 p.m. I just finished up my session of morning work, and it was one of the most productive mornings I've had in a long time. I managed to record and edit 3 entire podcast episodes. I sent a bunch of emails, did my journal, and a load of other things. And yeah, it was a great morning. I've still got more work to do today, but the reason why it was so productive and what I'm going to be talking about in this video is how I've shifted my focus, or how I'm shifting my focus, so that I'm only dedicating it to one thing, in this case the podcast. Now, instead of doing like 2 hours of writing and then moving on to the podcast and then doing social media work or SEO work, by making sure I only focus on one thing and one thing alone, it allows you to divert so much energy and so much attention towards it, and you go into deep work a lot more easily, because when you're constantly shifting around different things and constantly trying to do different things, like you would in an office, you have emails to reply to, you have people coming to talk to you. If you try and do some emails and then send a few tweets on social media and then do some writing, shifting between each task, I think, takes 15 to 20 minutes or maybe even 30 minutes before you can get fully focused on each task again. So that's hours of your time you're wasting by constantly going back and forth. Whereas if you funnel your energy and your attention into one task at a time, it makes such a huge difference in how much work you can get done. Seriously, it's unbelievable. And so this afternoon I'm going to be releasing a YouTube video on the Game Quitters channel tonight. It's about how to delete your Netflix account, which I think a lot of people will find valuable at this time. And along with that, that's why I'm recording the video now, because I know I have to do that video in the afternoon. So by recording this, I can then batch edit both videos together and upload them together, obviously on different channels. Otherwise Cam might freak out. But yeah, it allows me to do video work, and then after that is done, maybe around 3 p.m, maybe earlier, I can then do 2 hours of like marketing work and market the videos, get all those posts scheduled. And similarly for the podcast, I could do podcast marketing. It's all pretty similar. I can write out the show notes, I can schedule them, and although the podcast isn't going up till tomorrow, it frees me up so much time not having to worry for the next 3 weeks about the podcast. All I have to do is promote it. Having that weight off my back of scripting, recording, editing, promoting, and all that stuff, about 3 weeks of podcasts, is huge. And I can divert that time to so many other things, like the new podcast, Life After Gaming. I can start shifting my attention to that now that I've got a lot of free time. And yeah, it's something that I've started doing recently in the last week or so, since realizing that I was trying to do too much at once, that I was becoming overwhelmed with too much work. And a lot of it was just a shift in my priorities, a shift in my focus was all I needed to do. It's amazing the difference it's made. I do a lot of my writing work early in the week and then start focusing on promoting it, doing weeks ahead of time. And yeah, the difference has been astonishing, seriously. So if you're struggling with maintaining attention or focus and getting things done and procrastinating, try bulk scheduling all of your work at the same time. So on Monday, you're going to like do this, this, and this, and they're all the same thing, all linked together. And then Monday afternoon, you're going to do this, and then Tuesday, you're going to do this and this. And while you don't have to follow it strictly, I'm terrible at following weekly schedules, you can still make a huge difference in how you go about managing your workflow, managing your schedule, and ultimately completely change the way that you do work in the future. Okay. There was something else on my mind then, like a moment of like just feel the cogs turning, but that was yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. See you next time. Peace.